Hi guys, my name is Dominic Warner and I want to share a story with you guys for my communications class. First of all, has anyone ever been afraid of something?
Yes.
Okay. Now, has anyone ever used that against you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you about an experience I had when I was younger, and first of all, I was super scrawny as a kid, and I was absolutely terrified of two things: doctors and needles. Well, needles first, and then doctors, or vice versa. They were both pretty bad. But so this happened to me during the summer, and I was about 10 years old, and I was minding my own business with my sister when my mom called us, and she says, "Guys, come on, we got to get ready to go to a doctor's appointment." I was like froze. I was like, "No way, I can't do a doctor's appointment. I'm super healthy. Let me save you some money." And she was like, she ignored me. And so we got into the car, and all I could think about for the next 20 minutes to the clinic was, how painful is this shot going to be? Like, these doctors are going to suck my blood? Are they like some evolved vampires of some sort? I don't know. So all I could think about that was how bad my shot was going to be. So when we were about to get there, my mom turned around and she looked at it. She says, "Don't worry, this is going to be over quick. The nurses are super friendly. All of them are super nice, and it shouldn't be bad. Well, except one nurse named Melinda, but she's probably not working today." And so I was like, okay. Now I'm like, what if Melinda was working? What if she actually was my nurse? So I was absolutely terrified. So when we get in, we waited a few minutes, and I see the door open, and this blonde lady comes out, and my mom quickly looks at her, and she says, "Oh, hi, Melinda." I was like, oh crap, I'm out of here. But my mom grabbed my hand, and she took me into the room, and we sat down for a few minutes and talked with the nurse about what was going to happen. So after we talked for a little bit, she asked my sister and I, who wants to go first? Now, my sister was not terrified of needles, but she was like, "I'll go." But then Melinda was like, "No, I think I should go because, I'm older and I should be more responsible," whatever excuse she gave. But so I get into the chair, and I'm like absolutely frozen. Like, my heart was racing. She pulls up my sleeve, she does the swab, whatever procedure they usually do for shots. And I realized for a second, I was like, I'm probably gonna die, so it's gonna be, what's gonna happen. So she turns around, she opens up a drawer, and she pulls out the biggest needle I've ever seen. It's called an syringe needle, irrigation needle, and it's literally in the world's record book because how big it is. It could have gone into my arm about 4 times, so I was terrified. And so when she started walking over it and to like drain all of my blood out, she stopped for a second, and because she saw me crying, I was bawling, and she quickly said, "I can't do this. Your mom set this all up." So apparently my mom knew her from clinicals, and she set it up. And so I was so mad at her for like a week, and I wouldn't talk to her. But one thing I learned about this, guys, and I think everyone can apply this to their lives, is that never trust Melindas. They're bad nurses. So that's my speech.